Okay, so now I got everything unboxed, the important stuff. The battery's already been charged, and we're fully charged 100%. So a couple of things I wanted to point out is, I don't know if you can see the markings on here. They're kind of faint, but you could tell that this thing was rubbing up against something in that box where it broke up. So gimbal cover still on. Disappointed on how it fits. It don't fit really that well, but it does protect it from getting moved around. So initially my problem was not being able to get the controller to sync with the quadcopter, and working with Brian DeFalco at your customer service in City of Industry, California. I tried everything. He sent me some YouTube videos, and we went through a lot of different things trying to figure out why it wouldn't sync. So this unit also uses, you can use your phone obviously, and you can fly it by your phone instead of having the controller. But I purposely bought the one with the controller. This is a much easier way to fly these. I've had several other drones in the past, nothing that was compact or folded up like this, which is why I bought this particular drone, to see how well it was. All the reviews on Quadcopter 101 and several other YouTube people had really good reviews, so I felt, hey, I'll give this a shot for the value of, like $400 investment, and let's see what this thing does. So first off, it looks pretty nice. Everything looks fine. Everything worked out right. Like I said, my concern was the packaging was really beat up. So what we went with finally, obviously you should normally turn on the controller first, then turn on the drone, and it would sync. Well, it wouldn't do this for the first 2 or 3 days when I got a hold of Brian. And Brian said, well, try turning the drone on first and then turn on the controller, and that did work. So this part of the situation has been resolved, right? Comes on, fully charged. All these levers are in the correct position. It just takes a while to sync. I don't know why it takes as long as it does. We're in altitude on the controller, as it's supposed to be. That's altitude hold. Then you got GPS, and then you got the circle me thing. But this should sync rather quickly. I know metal and other things take place, but here I'm sitting on a bed. I'm not going to get GPS signal, I'm sure, inside of here. But this should sync rather quick. You can see we're still blinking blue, and it'll blink blue for quite a little while. And we'll let it stay there. Nothing else for it. There it is, finally. Actually, that was probably the quickest it's ever done it. So now we're synced up, and I could actually fly the quadcopter in this mode right here. So that problem has been resolved. Turns out turning this on first was the way to do it, and seemed to take care of the problem. So now on to the current situation. I've yet to fly this drone. I'm kind of leery about flying it, and because of some of the things that I've seen with it, I do believe there's something wrong with it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it on again, and the 3-axis gimbal should go through a calibration step, and it only does part of the calibration step. It never finishes. So we'll turn it on first. Oops, I didn't hold it long enough. Down, up. Should go side to side. Doesn't do that. So that's a problem. So while we're doing that, we'll turn this back on, and we'll get this connected again. All right, we'll connect again. Give it a second here. give it a minute. Anyways. Any day now. I've tried having this close like this, the controller. I've had the controller 10 feet away. It really didn't seem to make any difference. Okay, so now we're connected, as you can see. So now the next problem is this. Here we got this. Here's our up and down on our 3-axis gimbal. Up, down. It does not respond at all. So no movement at all. Now the drone will fire up. As it should, so that's all fine. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to fly it indoors, and getting a GPS signal inside of here won't happen either, so I'd have to take it outside for that, but I've not done that. Like I said, I just recently, in the last night, I got it to actually link up, which was a big step in the right direction. So all in all, like the way it looks, like the way it feels. Something's wrong with it, and the way it is right now, I'm not going to fly it and have something happen to it and then I'm out of luck. So this is why I want to get an RMA number and return this and have it replaced, and hopefully the next one will be something that works and I don't have all these issues with it, and I can enjoy myself, enjoy the $400 I invested thus far, because obviously I'll need more things like another battery and some other things. So anyways, that's my video.